I am headed to the house right now. I had to get on here because I just had a little situation with my tenant. I received a text that I never thought I would receive because I'm always on top of it when it comes to my Airbnb. But I got a message from my tenant. This sun is so bright and I don't want to put my shades on. The tenant messaged me. We had already been communicating. She's a great tenant. She already has great reviews because I do my research on people who stay or who I allow to stay, right? And so she was very nice and communicating with me about, getting the gate code to get in and have access and things like that. And she was just saying how she was excited. She let me know she was flying in. Like, we really had been communicating. So I was like, she's a nice person, which everybody I've had has been nice, actually. Well, except for two of them. But so I hired a new cleaning team for my apartment because I'm not always available to clean, and I'm having to take off of my other job and miss hours there to clean. So I figured, you know what, Sherelle, it's about time that you outsource the cleaning. I'll do some, and then I'll have somebody to delegate to do the other cleanings if I have to work. Y'all, so I'm meticulous about my Airbnb, y'all. Like, I am like I was already nervous to let somebody else even clean my unit because I just know how to clean that apartment. I do a very, very good job. I make everything look very nice and in its place and presentable. So I already just kind of had a feeling about doing it, but I was like, Sherelle, you have to delegate. You have to give this to somebody else. You can't always do it. So I hired this cleaning team. I made sure to tell them, hey, send me pictures and stuff because I was there with them. I showed them around and I left them there to clean it. So I have them like send me pictures and videos, and they sent me pictures and videos, and I'm like, okay, so everything's cool. And there was one small thing I noticed in the picture, but I didn't say anything because I felt like this is your expertise, right? This is what you know how to do, and you will know if this is clean or dirty. Y'all. So, for one, they didn't put it, it's my fault. Let me tell you about my fault first. My fault was I didn't send them pictures of how I wanted everything to look. So, some stuff was okay, and then other stuff I was like, oh my gosh, they probably don't have this, they probably didn't have that set up. But that's my fault for not preparing my cleaners and showing them the work that I want them to do or that I prefer, right? But with that all being said, there were two large towels that the last tenant left behind hanging on a bar in the bathroom behind the door. So it's very easy to overlook these towels. But at the same time, if this is your thing, then you shouldn't be messing up on your thing. You should catch these things. So the towels were there. They were there when I showed the cleaner the apartment and gave her a walkthrough, and she had already started doing laundry while we were talking, and I was showing her around because she wanted to hear him get the job done. And so I see the video that she sends me back of how everything looks. I see the pictures. Everything looks good, y'all. And then I see these two towels hanging, and I'm like, man, those towels are hung exactly how they were when I was there and when the tenant left the towels there. So I was like, oh shoot. Okay, so then I'm like in my head I had a little moment like, ooh, are those the dirty towels hanging in there? But I was like, no, they know what to do. This is their job. They're not gonna leave dirty towels. And then in the video, when they're showing me the towels, they literally put the camera on them. So I'm like, yeah, these are clean. They couldn't put a camera on a dirty towel and say, oh yeah, that's clean. So sure enough, my tenant messages me today. Hey, I love your apartment. It's a great stay, a great space. But I think I have two large dirty towels. Stained. She didn't say dirty, but I know they're dirty. Stained towels. And I'm like, oh my freaking goodness. Like my heart sank. Because I don't want bad reviews, y'all. Like I really do care about my Airbnb a lot. And I don't want something like an oversight of dirty towels to ruin my reputation, you guys. Okay, it's a reputation out here in these Airbnb streets. So what I did was I hurried up with what I was doing, got dressed, and I was like, I gotta get some more towels and I gotta put a little oomph into it, add a little something extra. So what I did was I went to Burlington's, got a nice set of towels to go in the. Girl, you are riding real close. Sorry. And you know how they get too close? It's like, dang, you don't see me looking at your nose hairs really close by. So I went to Burlington's and I got a set of towels there. I spent more than what I was expecting to spend, but I was like, man, this is a really big mess up. I don't want them to think the apartment's nasty or feel uncomfortable. So I did buy some towels, like a set of towels for $20, but it's good because now I have more towels in my Airbnb. So it's not like, that money will stretch for sure. And so I went to Burlington's, got a set of towels. I went to Five Below next door and got like a little $5 crate. I'm going to make a quick little video. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, there we go. We're back now. Okay, cool. So I went ahead and went to Five Below, like I said, put it into a nice little crate, put the towels in there, rolled them up nice and cute. And then I bought this little gift set for $5 from Five Below. When I looked at her picture, a lot of times on the profiles of Airbnb, you can put kind of your personality, who you are, your likes, dislikes, anything characteristic wise, whatever. But she didn't have anything besides being a financial analyst. So I don't want to remind her of work. That's the last thing I want to do. So I got her a cute little $5 set, and it was like a manicure kind of set, but it didn't have like polish and super girly stuff. It was more like the little gloves to soften your hands with the lavender gloves. And then it had some like cuticle oil, and it had like your grooming stuff for your nails, of course. And then what else is in there? Some like clear polish, something simple and not too like girly, just something that would be nice to have. Anybody could have nice. So y'all, just to recap on the story, I hired a cleaning team, y'all. I hired a new cleaning team because it is impossible at times for me to clean my Airbnb and work my other job. So I had to say, you know what? I'm going to delegate this out to somebody. I'm going to just spend the money and just outsource my cleaning and get somebody that I can trust. And so I did. I researched. I found these people. Hey, friend. And I found these people and I thought they were good. And it turns out, y'all, they literally left two dirty towels in the bathroom. And then the thing is, those were the only big towels that they had in the apartment. So I had to literally just go buy more towels. Now, if you watch my videos, you know that I have a closet there in my Airbnb with cleaning supplies, linens, anything extra you could think of is in there. But I didn't want to tell them to go into that closet or tell them where the key was to get in, because it's too much access. I was like, I'll just go buy more towels, forget it, it's not a problem. And I did. I left towels at the door. I sent them a picture and said, hey, I've left some towels and a small gift at your door. Enjoy your stay. And so she's gonna be here. She's gonna be in my Airbnb for, I think, 3 nights. So yeah, I thought it was definitely necessary for me to get her some towels and just give me my 5-star review, girl. That's all I want. I want my 5-star review. So yeah, that's what happened to me today, you guys. So I say all that to say, like, it's okay to be choosy about people that you involve with your business, whether it be Airbnb or whatever. It's okay to be picky. It's okay to say no, thank you. And it's okay to refuse people's work because it's not up to your standards. Now, that work was not up to my standards. I accepted it because I really didn't have a choice. I needed somebody to clean it, and I paid them to do their job. And from what I had seen prior, they were going to do that job. But this time, whoo, they left me out to dry. And oh my God, a woman's intuition is so real, you guys. I literally saw those two towels and I'm like, they're hanging up exactly the way they were hanging when the tenant left them there. Because literally, you guys, I was just there hours before they sent me the pictures of it being clean. So now I'm just gonna have to find somebody else that I can trust to do it. I've just decided that I'm gonna do it myself, or I have another person that I rely on who did a great job in cleaning my unit. So that will be what I have to do. Shut your yappers. Boo! Get off my live then if you want me to shut my yappers. This is I yap. This is what I do. I am on YouTube. I monetize on YouTube because of my yappers, because I yap. So sorry. It's just